Hi, I'm David Baxter.
And I'm Kasha Thompson.
And we're so excited you could join us for all the fun that is the 85th Annual Concord Christmas Parade presented by ACN.
That's right. Suzanne and Teresa are going to tell us all about the festivities. We've got bands, we've got floats, we've got organizations and beauty queens, and we've got the big man himself, Santa Claus.
So sit back and enjoy all the fun that is the 85th Annual Concord Christmas Parade presented by ACN. And all of us here at Channel 22 hope you and your family have a wonderful and safe holiday season.
Happy holidays.
And welcome everyone to the 85th Annual Concord Christmas Parade presented by ACN. And out front with us right now are the motorcycles from the Sheriff's Department.
And we have another beautiful day for the parade. It's hard to believe it's been going on for 85 years.
You know, we're one of the longest continuous running parades in the area.
And next we have the Concord Fire and Life Safety Color Guard.
Always beautiful to see that flag in the wind.
It is. We got a nice little breeze going today and a beautiful day.
And Teresa, this is our Concord's new fire chief, Ray Allen, and his wife, Michelle. And Michelle's a kindergarten teacher at Harrisburg Elementary School. Ray just took over his duties in October, and but he's been serving the city, and they have 2 sons.
Next we have our Concord Police Chief, Guy Smith, and his family in the car. Merry Christmas.
I believe it's his wife and grandchildren riding with him today. And our Cabarrus County Sheriff, Brad Riley.
And I believe his wife Cindy's in there with him.
His beautiful bride there.
Beautiful bride. Merry Christmas. And following them is the Kannapolis Police Department. And in this vehicle we have Randy and Cameron Barnhart, Riley, Sophia, and Chase. Merry Christmas.
And our North Carolina Highway Patrol car, driven by Trooper Josh Barnhart. Welcome.
Our next, we have the Cabarrus Crime Stoppers. If you have information about a crime or wanted person, call Crime Stoppers for cash rewards up to $1,000. All cards are completely anonymous. And
this banner is again showing the 85th Annual Concord Christmas Parade, and again presented by ACN. And we can't do without our sponsors. And our Grand Marshal this year is Jim Lentz. Jim was a county commissioner and served 7 years as chairman. Riding with him are his 2 beautiful granddaughters there.
Merry Christmas, Jim.
That's Jessica and Lauren. And he's a lifetime member of St. James Catholic Church and the owner of James Plumbing.
Next we have the Concord Mayor, Scott Padgett, who I know fairly well, Suzanne.
I wonder how.
And also the City Council. They asked that their names not be used on the banner, and have a banner in honor of Hector Henry, Dr. Hector Henry, who's been ill for a while. And,
yeah, it was a little chilly for Hector to come out today, so we wish him well.
I would like to say I love Big Brothers Big Sisters. They are a great cause that we have in our area.
And their float is sponsored by ACN, Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Cabarrus County.
Where's Dave? Hey, how you doing? Hello, everybody. Where's Dave? Where are you at, Dave? Hey, Dave. Dave Stevenowski. We are so happy to have you today. I want to say thank you. This is the 4th year that ACN has sponsored this parade. And what I've been told, as long as we want to have parades, you're going to sponsor it. Have you heard that?
Absolutely.
That's what I heard. That is very special to us. And the fact, that's great. That is great. They're our sponsor. Thank you. And in 2008, you decided to make the world headquarters of ACN in Concord, North Carolina, providing 500 jobs to our local citizens. And they are in 23 countries, and you are the world's largest direct seller of telecommunications and energy and other necessary things for the public. We appreciate everything you've done for the community. It's not just this parade. By the way, this is our 85th parade, one of the best parades in the United States, but also all the other things that y'all do for our community. It's just tremendous. So, is this your daughter?
It's my daughter Lola.
Hi.
How you doing?
Do you have any other children?
I've got 4 children, 3 boys and our little girl.
All right.
She's our youngest.
Well, I want to present this key to the city on behalf of the City Council, presented to ACN in honor of their 20th anniversary, November 23rd, 2013, on behalf of myself, J. Scott Paget, and the Concord City Council. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I'll let you get back on the parade. Thank you.
Congratulations to ACN on their 20th anniversary, and again, our sponsor for the last several years, and
Merry
we
Christmas,
do
big
sincerely
brothers and big
appreciate it.
sisters.
Merry Christmas. And we have our EMS unit number 902. It's driven by Assistant Director Jimmy Lentz, who just happens to be the son of our Grand Marshal today, and one of the EMS ambulances. Now, the ambulance is driven by Tammy Williams and Ed Stone. Cabarrus EMS strives to maintain an emergency response time of less than 8 minutes. You're in really good hands around here.
That is wonderful.
They operate 10 advanced life support ambulances out of 8 stations located throughout the county.
Next, we have Miss Cox Mill High School, Summer Christenberry. She is the 2013-2014 Miss Cox Mill. She is a senior looking forward to attending the University of Alabama, where she will major in food and nutrition. Summer is the treasurer of the new Global Citizens Club, a varsity football and basketball cheerleader, a varsity track and field athlete, and a competitive dancer. Summer, you are a busy girl.
And she's absolutely lovely.
Beautiful.
And ladies and gentlemen, the Spirit of Cox Mill Marching Band. That's a fabulous way to start the parade off, with great music and beautiful dancers and our fabulous cheerleaders here from Cox Mill.
Great music. Next is Dance Expressions. Dance Expressions is located in Afton Village. It teaches students ages 3 and up in ballet, jazz, tap, hip hop, point, and lyrical. They also offer all boy classes, or for the more serious dancer, and an opportunity to be on their award-winning competition team. And they've got a beautiful float and lots of folks following the float. So I believe that was our first dance group for the parade.
It was our first dance group in the parade today. And all the packages are wrapped just as pretty as the young ladies in there.
Yes.
Coming up now is our special celebrity guest for this 85th parade, and it's none other than Robert D. Rayford.
Hey, Bob. And his beautiful wife with him.
And of course, most of y'all remember Bob from the John Boy and Billy show. Yes, he is still doing it. You know, he worked with CBS Radio and is probably best known for covering the state funeral of President John Kennedy.
Yes.
But we're so tickled to have Bob with us.
Our next float is always a beautiful float sponsored by our local Supercenter Walmart. This was the third Supercenter in the state of North Carolina. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, Walmart! I think a lot of people will be visiting there over the next 4 or 5 weeks.
They can start shopping early.
Yeah.
And we have probably one of the most decorated pickup trucks I've ever seen. And this is of course, Merry Christmas from Bentley Home Inspection Services. You keep that puppy warm in there, okay?
Those are great hats, too. Okay, next we have the Humane Society of Concord and Greater Cabarrus. And they've got a beautiful banner as they come down the street.
And Teresa, their sign says, our volunteers will do anything to raise money for our animals. Well,
I think
gentlemen,
they
you've
will.
done well. You really have.
Way to go, man. That's very impressive. Merry Christmas.
You're missing tiaras, though. We need to get you a tiara. Oh, there it is. Okay. And right here, our entry is all about storage. They're conveniently located at Wilshire Avenue, and they have self-storage units, boat and RV parking. It's a great place. You can store stuff right now before Christmas to make room for all the stuff you're going to get for Christmas.
Next, we have the Cabarrus County Sheriff's Bomb Squad, and it's paid for by your local drug dealers. They use the money from that to for the bomb squad. It's something else that we desperately need and I'm glad to have in our county. Suzanne, I believe the sky is actually clearing up a little bit. I'm seeing blue.
I see blue back there too. We might get a little sunshine after all. And this is our Cabarrus County Special Response Team. They're a specially trained group of officers to respond to high-risk incidents. Officer Logan is driving the vehicle today.
And we have a beautiful yellow Mustang coming up, and it has the beautiful Miss Novella Massey. She is the newly crowned Miss Logan. This is from the Logan Shankletown School Association here in Concord. She is a member of the class of 1968 Logan High School. Miss Massey will reign for 3 years as the association queen. She will preside over the Grand Reunion Black and Gold Ball in 2014. And the driver is Mr. Amos McClory. Merry Christmas to all of you.
She just looks lovely and all nice and warm and
a nice tiara.
Oh, and who is this precious little fellow here? We have a snowman with us with F&M Bank. Of course, it's a small community bank, and they've been around for over 100 years. And they have locations now in both Rowan and Cabarrus counties.
I always like to ride in those trolleys.
Those trolleys are fun, and love having F&M put it in every year.
And
you know, they were voted the best bank in Cabarrus County.
Fantastic. That is great. Well, the crowd just seems to grow as I'm looking around. I don't know if some of the people that have walked by previously are coming back to join the crowd.
Yeah, I think it is a little deeper. 2, 3, 4. If you count over there on the hill, there's several rows back. So we're so thrilled that everybody's with us this afternoon for the parade.
Because the forecast didn't look too good earlier in the week.
No, but it's great now. Oh, Teresa, look.
Oh, you're so good at all these characters. Can you name some of them?
Well, I see Woody. I know Woody.
This is from the Carell family Toy Story characters.
And Lego
Lego Man.
And Mr. and Ms. Potato Head.
Oh, that's a great float. That
and
is
little
wonderful.
Bo Peep. My goodness, that's the Carell family float. They put such a great float together for such a good cause.
And every year it's different, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Great float.
That almost sounds like a train coming.
It does.
Is that a choo-choo down there?
Actually, I believe it's a very big tractor trailer coming down. And it's bright and red, too.
Well, it's Christmas. We ought to have bright red big pickup trucks and Mack trucks and everything else in. So this really is a great afternoon.
Oh, just wonderful.
Teresa, this is the entry from our Special Olympics of Cabarrus County, and it is the Special Olympics Express. No wonder it sounded like a train.
It is a train.
And we all have the ability to believe we can, and that's one thing that they stress at Special Olympics. Athletes, coaches, and volunteers are presenting the story from the well-loved children's book, The Polar Express.
That is a great float. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Seeing is believing, but sometimes the most real things in the world are the things we cannot see.
That was a very special float.
And love that book, The Polar Express.
And we have got some beauty queens coming up here. The North Carolina Natural Elite Royal Court, crowned right here in Concord. This royal court is ready to celebrate the season and bring in the new year in regal style. Look at those tiaras.
They're all lovely.
Beautiful.
You girls are so beautiful up there.
Look wonderful. I think we have a little break coming up here, but we can't say enough about how happy we are with the crowd today. Weather's great.
The weather's good, and of course our sponsors. You know,
yes.
We just celebrated ACN. Your husband presented them the key to the city. They've sponsored us for the last 4 years, and they're having their 20th anniversary. Our other sponsors are, let me get my list. Hang on. Of course, the City of Concord. How could I possibly forget that? Hurt & Associates, Omega Graphics, Sunbelt, Speakeasy Ale House. Speakeasy is handling our VIP tent again this year. So grateful to them for that. And, of course, Richard Burris for our Judges Float, Party Rentals Plus, and the Independent Tribune. And, of course, Channel 22 is going to run the parade 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. daily once they get all the editing and everything done on it. So, and Crown Productions, our favorite guys in the whole world.
Yes.
We only get to see them about twice a year, but they're taking care of doing all the video for us.
And we do appreciate it. Next, we have the ROTC North Carolina Central Cabarrus High School. It's 98 cadets strong, and boy, they do look strong. This outstanding group of future leaders is led by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Devin Hilfrey, I hope I pronounced that right. Their mission is to develop citizens of character dedicated to serving their nation and community. Good job, excellent.
So proud of these young men and women.
They're right in step. These ROTC programs are really wonderful because they start students out when they're in high school. I'm not sure there are any middle school programs. I believe it's all high school.
Right.
And prepares them for service later. And it gives they have a lot of just really good goals.
And I think it's about structure and responsibility and accountability. So, that's something we all need to remember and learn as we go on.
And learn to work as a unit and not just each one's off doing their own thing and working together.
That's right. I believe they call those different groups flights. I'm not sure. I think I remembered that from last year, but great young and women.
And I'm trying to remember how many of the high schools have the program. I don't believe every high school has it.
No, but as we were working on the parade lineup this year, I think most of the units do have it, which is most of our local bands.
Great.
That are here today. It's just unbelievable the amount of dedication those students have. And here's the other part of Central Cabarrus coming down.
Merry Christmas.
And this. And our lovely cheerleaders from Central Cabarrus High School.
I think we got some more great music coming up.
And that was our Central Cabarrus marching band, the Vikings. And Miss Central Cabarrus, that's our homecoming queen there, Lakaya Brown. I'll get it out in a minute.
Beautiful.
And she's lovely.
I love that lace on that dress.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. And these girls can wear these dresses today without the coats because it's not,
it's
warm
not
enough.
bad yet. Not plummeting temperatures.
This is the Central Cabarrus High Step Team. The purpose of the Central Cabarrus High Step Team is to promote spirit and support the athletic department. They are located at Central Cabarrus High School. And once again, the purpose is to support and promote the athletic department.
And this is the entry from the Hi there, Concord Taekwondo America.
Wow.
Was founded in 1995 with over 12 instructors, and they've been building martial artists for over 18 years.
I wonder if they've been kicking the whole way.
I don't know. Just about.
Merry Christmas to you.
That's another sport, I guess, like running. We were talking about the age groups. Taekwondo is another one, and karate is another one that they start very young, which I guess is a good thing.
Right. And then it's an activity sport. I'm not sure if they call it a sport that you can continue for most of your adult life, I would think. Maybe not quite as much as when you were, maybe not kicking like that for the whole parade route, but
No.
maybe some of the way.
And it does gets these kids up and exercising and off the video games and that type of thing. So,
And as we know, that's very important. Oh, this is one of my favorite restaurants. And this is from Andale Mexican Restaurant. Oh,
Look
don't
at
these
their
children
beautiful
look
costumes.
adorable? Merry Christmas. Look at these outfits. They are fantastic.
oh, Teresa,
Oh.
mariachi.
A mariachi band. All right. Merry Christmas, Andale.
Feliz Navidad.
Thank you. Oh, that's wonderful. Merry Christmas.
Oh, how wonderful.
That was fantastic.
And this is Carmen Lyris Tax Center, all done up there. Carmen, welcome to the parade this year. Merry Christmas, everyone. That band was fabulous, wasn't it?
Oh, these outfits and costumes are just wonderful. Oh, and the band, I love that. Our next is the Hispanic Learning Center of Cabarrus County. Whew, Suzanne, can you pronounce this prince?
I believe it is Prince Henry and Princess Helen. And forgive me if I did not say that correctly.
Here
And
they
they're
go
riding
in
in
the
the
vehicle.
truck back here. Look at those beautiful dresses.
Oh, those dresses are gorgeous.
And not only Hispanic, but I believe we have some other nationalities with us.
Merry Christmas. Oh, he has got the wave. They have got it down. Good
There's
job.
Prince Henry and Princess Helen. Welcome and Merry
Welcome.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh, those are great new additions to our parade this year. I always like to see my favorites, but it's always fun to see new ones too.
Speed Max Car Wash. They're located on Concord Parkway beside the Cookout, and they have they're an express car wash that offers car washes starting as low as $3 and free vacuums. You can't beat that.
I was going to say $3, and that is. And it's
it-
fun to go through there. Have you been through there?
I haven't yet, but it says it only takes 3 minutes. So
It is very fast. Water's coming from all sides. I see a big black truck coming up the road.
I believe that is Whitaker's Wheel and Tire.
It is. Punchy Whitaker Wheel and Tire. Voted #1 tire store for the last 8 years. Congratulations.
And Santa is back there made out of tires. Is
Oh,
that not the
that is
most
so
creative
cute.
thing ever? That is
That-
so cute.
That really is. We're happy to have them in our area.
We have more beautiful princesses here. This is the North Carolina Royalty Float. They range from baby miss to our ambassadors. They're all absolutely lovely.
The little one is so cute. She's got a sucker in her mouth. They have some nice tiaras too.
Yes, they do. Well, we will get tiaras before we finish this day.
Dance Fusion, Harrisburg's hometown dance studio, operates under the direction of Lauren Henson. They're now in their 5th year of business. They are thrilled to be able to serve such a growing community. Oh, we're going to get some dance moves right here. They've got some great red t-shirts. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, girls. Now, this one's new to me. This is Kannapolis Roller Girls. They're a women's flat track roller derby league, and they were formed a couple years ago in Kannapolis. And they actually play by the rules by the WFTDA, I believe that is, the Women's Flat Track Derby Association. There we go.
Well, that sounds like a field trip to me.
I think so. I think we need to go watch these girls. And can you imagine what great shape they would have to be in to do this? And they still support our community by volunteering and raising money for local charities when they have their events. So they practice at Skateland, USA, in Kannapolis.
Right on mispronounced.
And with us right now, our Cabarrus County Board of Commissioners, two of our representatives there. There's Liz Poole and Jason Osterreich. There we go. And they're riding in a Mercury Mariner hybrid from the county-owned fleet. That's good. Our county is being environmentally conscious.
That's always a good thing. Our next vehicle, we have Vice Chairman Chris Meesimer of the Cabarrus County Board of Commissioners, and he's accompanied by his father and mother, Rex and Molly. Rex and Molly Meesimer. Merry Christmas.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 2013 Pierce Sabre. It was just placed in service last February, and it is, if I'm reading this right, it's 1,500 gallons per minute. There we go. The truck is housed at Station 8, and of course it's responding to mutual aid in the Old Jackson Park District. It's a beautiful piece of equipment.
Well, I see a reindeer coming. This is the Friendship Southern Baptist. It's the Children's Ministry of Friendship Southern Baptist of Concord. Makes their Christmas parade debut. So this is another new one by advertising their Awana Children's Club. And lots of children on, and young adults also.
Yes.
There we go.
Children and young adults.
Merry Christmas. Welcome.
I think they had the whole deer theme going on there.
They did. They did.
And this van is from the Carillon Assisted Living of Harrisburg. They recently celebrated 15 years of service and are thrilled to be continuing serving and providing quality care for our residents. And congratulations on their 15 years.
That is excellent. I love seeing all the dance groups. They really keep it moving. This is Let's Dance Studio Parade. The Let's Dance Studio in our parade today. They've got some really good news coming up. 12 members of the team will be dancing in the prestigious Walt Disney World Christmas Parade that will be broadcast on ABC TV on Christmas morning. So be sure and turn on your TV Christmas morning and see these girls on the Walt Disney World Christmas Parade. The lead vehicle for Let's Dance Studio is driven by Buddy and Betty Phillips and Mark and Lynn's Cocker Spaniel, Lady. The marching unit is composed of competition team dancers and pom-pom dancers, which range in ages from 7 to 18 years of age. They look fabulous.
What a great, great dance troupe. And they all look so happy. You know they've got to be cold and exhausted, but they all look so happy.
And we still have one more vehicle from the Let's Dance
from the
Studio.
Let's Dance group.
There you go. Merry Christmas.
Hi, everyone. Merry Christmas.
And they are decked for the holidays.
And Teresa, this is a beautiful float. And all the ladies on here are from Head to Toe Salon and Spa. Just saw some of them yesterday, as a matter of fact. They have 15 hairstylists, 4 nail techs, 3 massage therapists, 1 esthetician, and a partridge in a pear tree.
There you go. And they're located on Church Street, did you say?
They are. They're
Okay.
just up on Church Street, right where Davison Drive comes out.
Okay.
Great bunch of young ladies up there that'll take care of you.
And what I remember was when you look at it from the front, it doesn't look that big, but it goes back.
It does. It goes way back. They have a second building now for massage therapy, and it's behind that building. So
Excellent.
Great place. Great.
I think we may have another band coming up. I hear some music coming.
It sounds like is everybody having a good time? Hello.
Well, we had the Mount Pleasant High School band. Merry Christmas. I believe this is probably the cheerleaders coming by now. Oh, this little guy with the banner, they're really having to move fast here to keep up.
They are. They're
How
doing some
cute.
leaps there.
And here come the flag girls. And they look very festive in their red and white. And let's listen to the Mount Pleasant High School Band. And it's directed by Bart Talbert. That's their band director. Ooh, they sound good.
Well, they just sound wonderful. Kind of gets your blood pumping and your toes tapping. We also have the Mount Pleasant High School Air Force Junior ROTC with us. They're composed of 90 cadets with the mission of developing citizens of character dedicated to serving their school, community, and nation. The unit cadet commander is Lieutenant Colonel Cody Lauer, and the instructors are Lieutenant Colonel Malcolm Snell and Chief Kevin McLaughlin. They've been very active this year, working in over 600 community service hours.
That's a lot of hours.
It is.
I'm sure they have done a lot of good for our community. This is the North Carolina Natural Beauties Royal Court. Please give a warm welcome to your North Carolina Natural Beauties State Court, riding in style and staying warm in their trolley car. For more information to join them, to join our natural pageants for boys and girls, visit their website, which is www.naturalelite.com. And there's another nice trolley.
This is Epworth United Methodist Church. They're presenting their float for us today. He came to save. Their theme, they believe the most precious gift that was ever given was that of Jesus Christ. So this is celebrating the life of Jesus from birth to his death and ascension there, I believe. And they have a special prayer that this Christmas season everyone will experience the true meaning of Christmas. The birth of a baby who brought eternal life for everyone.
Epworth is including their bus this year in the parade, and man, y'all have done a great job decorating that bus. They are very proud to have this vehicle as a part of their growing ministries, and they have really decorated it up. So that's Epworth United Methodist Church. So many of the churches have buses now. I think they use them in so many different things in their churches that they can be used for.
I think they do a lot with their maybe shut-ins or helping transport some of their seniors and the youth. Union Street Bistro, one of our favorite places in downtown Concord. It's a full-service restaurant and bar, and the historic area, and they were voted the best restaurant for 2013. They also do
Merry Christmas.
They will
Merry
cater for
Christmas.
up to 2,000 people.
Wow. Alan, hurry. Well, I hear some good singing coming up on this red truck. I'll tell you about them before they get here since they're playing so good. This is Church at the Way, Camino Church at the Way. Camino is located at Reuben Rinker Road in Concord. Let's enjoy listening to them. On Sunday mornings, they have an English service, and on Sundays, in the evenings, they have a Spanish service.
Great sax player there.
Oh, they are awesome. They sound wonderful.
And we have the familiar truck. We've seen it around from Probst Brothers Distributor Incorporated for 76 years. They've provided Cabarrus County with excellent customer service backed by lasting customer relationships.
They'll keep you warm and toasty.
They will. And they've even decorated their truck for Christmas.
They sure have. You know, we have really heard some good music this year.
We have so far, and the parade's not even, a third of the way, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, we've heard church groups singing. We've heard high school bands.
Mariachi band.
Oh, yes.
You know, we've had some great musical entries and some beautiful floats, too.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah, we need to keep some, it's just so nice to have so much variety this year that we're
It is.
seeing.
We've got lots of new entries. We've got a lot of returning friends that have been with us for several years and keep coming back and giving us more enjoyment. And we've got lots more of this parade coming.
Yes. This is another familiar vehicle I see around town. On the Run convenience store. Please visit your local On the Run, where our motto is fast, fresh, and friendly. And I do like that Tiger truck. I love that Tiger truck. And I really like their coffee also, their Bengal Traders coffee.
It's very good, and it's a good big cup.
Yes, yep.
It's
so if
value.
You're in there picking up some gas, you can grab a cup of coffee at the same time, and
Another beautiful float coming down. And this Dance Stream studio in Kannapolis, under the direction of Glenna Wilson, is their 37th season, offering all types of dance to all ages. This year, they're going to present their annual show entitled Dance Dreams Got Talent. Glenna also travels with 2 national dance companies as a teacher specializing in preschool dance and studio ideas. The other teachers at Dance Dreams are Kara Woods, Sarah Campbell, and Taylor Sees. Merry Christmas, everyone.
we have our first Girl Scout group, Troop 1711 from Harrisburg. They have a Daisy, a Brownie, a Junior, and a Cadet group, and they're heavily involved in various community services.
And this is Troop 268 from Bethpage Presbyterian Church in their Candy Cane Christmas. The junior troop has 16 girls who are all in the 4th and 5th grade. And they wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And we have more Girl Scout troops coming. Troop 790, Troop 2377, Lots of brownies and Girl Scouts. They're Girl Scouts from Concord, Harrisburg, Mount Pleasant, and Midland. And Girl Scouting inspires girls and young women with the ideals of courage, confidence, and character. And they've got some great outfits. Girls rock, I agree. Troop 358. Way to go. Those girls are doing a fantastic job. Some of them have on great outfits. Some of them have on their brownie outfits or daisy outfits.
And they're going to walk this whole 2.5 miles of the parade route, so that's good for them. And of course, it'll be cookie time soon, won't it?
Oh, yes.
And we've got more scouts coming.
More
These are all troops are part of the Girl Scout service units in the area. I know one of them is the Trailblazer unit. And of course, the Girl Scouts provide a vital role in our community. Wow, Teresa, look at our crowd today.
And everybody looks comfortable. They're warm enough. They're smiling, having a good time.
And all the way down Union Street, you see such a great crowd.
Oh, yeah. And we got some singing Girl Scouts coming by
I think
now.
that's Troop 2975.
Okay.
Hi,
they're
everyone.
singing. I think it's a good idea that they put all the Girl Scouts together. It looks, well, they may not all be together, but a lot of them are. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everyone. I think maybe we have some Whoville Scouts here.
Yeah. Great outfits.
Is that the mayor of Whoville over there?
Yeah. Oh,
And
that's
we have
great.
Troop 60 with us today. 260. Okay. And they meet at Poplar Tent Presbyterian Church. They just completed their journey project and educated the community on how to make inexpensive rain collection buckets to save water.
What a great idea.
Isn't that great? And they'll be working on their bronze award next month, in addition to selling the yummy Girl Scout cookies.
Ooh, January 1st, here we come. This is Daisy Troop, 1138 from Mount Olivet Church in Kannapolis. And they've got a beautiful float. They are part of the Hornet's Nest Council, and their leader is Amy Harkey, and co-leaders Tina Hartzell and Dana Aldridge. Thanks for your work, and Merry Christmas. I wish we could go all the way up Church Street and see the crowds all the way up on Church, too.
We need to hang cables for Crown to run their cameras up there like they have across the speedway
Great.
and stuff, yeah. One of those cameras on tracks, that would be great.
Yep.
I did find out we've already had one casualty. We had one unit that broke down, so
Aw.
it happens. It's, everybody's fine, but they just won't make their grand appearance
Oh, I'm
today.
sorry.
And here is H&H Towing, and goodness gracious, do you think Santa would bring that to you one morning?
Ooh.
A new Bobcat under the tree. H&H has served Concord, Kannapolis, and surrounding areas for the last 13 years. And they do everything from small lockout services to hauling heavy equipment.
Suzanne, I'm not sure, but is that Duck Dynasty or something similar coming up now?
Well, I think it would be happy there.
I think so. This represents Snobs Salon and Spa, SNOBS, is a quaint but lively salon, and they look pretty lively up there.
And they're all lovely young ladies up there, too.
Yes. And they offer hair, nails, massage, and permanent makeup. Wow, that's really great. I like that.
That's very creative there. Fun float.
Yes, and walk-ins and gift certificates are welcome.
Another pretty convertible coming down here, and this is Concord First Assembly Homecoming King and Queen. Henley Guffey is a 17-year-old daughter of David and Tammy Guffey, And Lane Hyde is a 17-year-old son of Jamie and Sue Hyde of Concord. Welcome.
Our next is the Cabarrus Dance Academy. Presents the Polar Express, and that will be Saturday, December 14th at 7 o'clock, their presentation of the Polar Express. Riding in the float are select characters and soloists from the 26th Annual Christmas Ballet. The ballet is given as a benefit for the Culture and Life Center, and like I said, will be held on December 14th at J.N. Robinson High School. Wow, what great costumes! Wonderful.
Teresa, our bunny rabbit, is on point.
That's a beautiful float. I'd hate to be a judge this year on the floats. There's so many good ones.
Monster Bee. This is Cabarrus County's first monster truck ride. It's a 1993 Dodge with a 440 motor, 48-inch tires, 9 foot tall and 9.5 foot wide. And you can actually ride on that thing. It's used for charities, fundraisers, storefront promotions, and parties.
That's one big truck.
That is one great big truck. And I think, they do have seat belts back there. So.
I was looking for a ladder to get up in it. Wondering how you get up there. We have from Shiloh Baptist Church, Miss Guiding Light 2013 Princess, Justice White, and Christmas Princess Jalen Hubson. Church pastors Reverend Wesley Harding. Merry Christmas, a beautiful car and a beautiful young lady. We've certainly seen some pretty princesses. Beautiful. I'm still getting over that monster truck. You would have to have a ladder to get in that.
Well, I would think there's a fold-down step in the back. But
Okay.
Did you see the big seats? There's huge big seats and seat belts, and so I'm not sure I would want to do that.
Yeah.
And here are our four-legged friends from Wyalina Kennels. Wyalina is a full-service kennel specializing in boarding and training and daycare. They also have a swimming pool for the doggies' pleasure, and during the holidays they have a Fill-A-Bus campaign which collects food for hungry pets, and the food can be dropped off from now till after the first of the year. What a great thing to do at Christmas.
Excellent.
Oh, there's some puppies on the bus there.
Oh. Our next float is for the Logan Community Daycare King, Queen, Prince, and Princess, and they always have a beautiful float. Beautiful. King is Noah Butler. Queen is Kara Denise Holt. Prince Davari Tyrick Benjamin. Princess, I'm afraid I'm going to mispronounce this one.
Zanikia.
Okay,
Is that close, Brown?
Beautiful float, and we had some beautiful children on that float.
And coming into view now are Northwest Cabarrus High School Air Force JROTC. They're led by Lieutenant Colonel Martin and Senior Master Sergeant Corinne Smith, and run by Cadet Captain Darius Shaw. Another fine example of the youth in our area.
And next we have the Northwest Cabarrus Homecoming Queen, Ashnio Bostic. I hope I pronounced that one right. Beautiful, beautiful. And that was the Northwest Cabarrus Homecoming Queen.
And their FFA is presenting a float here, a Carolina Christmas. And since their roots come from farming and agriculture, it's important to their organization in today's modern society to, people have forgotten how we actually get food and rely on agriculture in the area. So great float there. And we also have a Snow White Christmas. And it's a float based on the movie Snow White. There's the prince, the witch, and the dwarves. And that's Northwest High School's junior varsity and varsity cheerleaders. And I hear some great music, so their band cannot be far behind.
And as the band approaches, they perform in many ways throughout the year. In 2012, the Northwest Band won Grand Champion at the Hickory Ridge Festival of Bands and finished their season performing in front of thousands at Disney World, Florida. So let's listen to them. Another great sounding band.
I just heard some oohs and ahs from the crowd there, and it almost looks like a fire-breathing dragon coming down.
It does.
But it's actually the Remax leading edge entry. And this is actually the burner of a hot air balloon. And I think he's actually warming up the whole streets.
It feels good.
It does feel good. The Remax fleet consists of over 110 hot air balloons, and you'll see them at charity and school events and fairs and festivals. And of course, this is sponsored by the local office of Remax Leading Edge and their real estate.
Have you ever been up in a hot air balloon, Suzanne?
I have not.
I have.
It's on my bucket list.
Yes, it was a great experience, but I'll admit it's a little nervous when you're looking down and there's just this little wooden platform underneath you.
What's the expression? Don't look down?
Right.
Yeah.
Here comes some of my favorite men and women. Now, these women and men know how to shake it. Now, girls, you don't have to shake it for us. Come on.
There we go. That made our day.
It's the Cabarrus County Senior Centers. And the mission of the Cabarrus County Senior Centers is to enrich the quality of life for persons of all ages and ability. And these women, they can move it. They really can. There we go. Way to go. Way to go.
And they all look wonderful out there, don't
They
they?
do look wonderful. And they always have great outfits. They look good. They're energetic. Merry Christmas,
ladies.
to you.
Look at those
Looking
beautiful
great,
smiles.
ladies. Good job.
There are dancing queens today. And we have a float from Cub Scout Pack 888. They're called the Red Flag Unit, and they're from Forest Hill United Methodist Church here in Concord. Now we've seen all our Girl Scouts. Now we get to see our
the
Cub
Boy
Scouts.
Fine-looking group of young men there.
Of course, they work hard throughout the year with community projects and earn their different badges and service awards. And
They certainly do. Two fine groups.
we have another troop, and this is Pack 221. I believe they are at Calvary Lutheran Church, and they're camping out for Christmas.
That's a great float.
Their scoutmaster is Ed McPhee, and Kel Sloop serves as the assistant scoutmaster. And the Cub Master of 221 is J.D. Ramsor. Chris Belk and Mark Frazier serve as assistant Cub Masters.
Suzanne, this is a big pontoon boat. I mean, really, really big.
That could be a party boat.
Yes, yes. Where are you going afterwards?
Christmas party boat.
Harrisburg Farm Bureau Insurance. It's your family's trusted source for auto, home, life, and health insurance. Give them a call. And that is really nice. That looks really good, having a nice pontoon boat. And they've got some great music playing. If we could hit a warm day between now and Christmas and go out on a pontoon boat, that would be fun.
That would be fun. And this lovely truck here is from True Value Hardware, and they've been locally owned and operated by the Mendering family since 1988. They're the local experts for all your household problems, from repairing your lawnmower to repainting your house with their Benjamin Moore paints. They also carry the Big Green Egg and Steel and Snapper products. And they always see the value in quality over quantity.
This is the H.S. Cabarrus Animal Rescue. It's a nonprofit organization dedicated to rescue homeless and surrendered pets and find them forever homes. All animals are up to date on vaccines, spayed, neutered, and microchipped before being adopted out. And they're on Crestmont Drive in Concord. Oh, look at all the cute animals.
Oh. No,
that is too much. The cat walking the dog.
Never seen a cat walk the dog before.
Great idea. Dog's almost bigger than you. What a great organization.
Absolutely. And adopting a pet is a great way to save some of these animals that have either been neglected or abused, or in some cases they've gotten older and people just can't take care of them. So we're very fortunate to have organizations like this in our area, especially this time of year. Don't forget your pets this winter.
Right. Be sure and bring them in or get them in a warm place, feed them. Now, how old is your dog, Belle?
Belle just turned 8. Wow. Yeah.
And she's doing fine?
She's doing fine. She's our diva dog. And she was a rescue, actually. So
that was my other question. I thought that she was a rescue dog also. Where did you get her from? Do you remember?
Actually, an individual got her back from the pound. She was going to be put down and contacted us, and we got it. So,
is she a mixed breed?
No, she is what they call a Llewellyn setter. She's a type of English setter.
Okay.
She's beautiful.
Oh, here comes Sweet
Frog.
Snuck up on us there.
Premium frozen yogurt. And aren't they adorable back there?
Cute.
That's Scoop and Cookie.
Scoop and Cookie. How cute is that?
Scoop and Cookie love getting to meet the wonderful people of Concord.
Next we have Whitley's Funeral Home, and they're celebrating their 100th year in funeral service, beginning all the way back in 1913. They have several vehicles here. Bill Whitley has served as president of the company since the 1960s. His son Whit and David have served as vice presidents for many years. These are just some beautiful vehicles.
They really are.
100 years in service. That's really amazing. I think they're having a good time in the parade today.
I think so.
Congratulations on 100 years. It's great.
Congratulations.
Merry Christmas.
And this beautiful float is from Cannon Pharmacy. Of course, they're our local friendly pharmacy.
And they deliver.
They do deliver.
Merry Christmas. Well, which the car vehicle coming by tells us they do the free delivery. Merry Christmas.
The hometown drugstore. Yep. There we go. Welcome and Merry Christmas. Oh, one of my favorites, Gus the Safety Bus. Gus is a full-size school bus that goes to schools and events throughout the county teaching bus safety to students and parents. And you know, Gus actually talks to the students.
That's always a great-looking bus. Next we have Advanced Home Care. Advanced Home Care is your complete care solution for extraordinary patient care. We provide a full range of skilled nursing, physical therapy, respiratory, and home medical equipment. And as you and I have talked about, Suzanne, that's something that's needed more and more.
That's exactly right.
And then they also have a float with Advanced Home Care, which provides
Merry
so
Christmas.
much for so many different people that need it. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I believe this truck has a red nose.
It sure does. It's a Rudolph truck.
It's a Rudolph truck, but it's from Modern Nissan of Concord. They're family owned and operated, and the local Nissan dealership with outstanding reputation for customer service. They're conveniently located on Concord Parkway South.
We have a big engine coming here from Georgeville, engine number 2. It's a rescue pumper, and it was purchased from Jackson Park Fire Department in 2008. And it is equipped with a 1,000-gallon water tank. Beautiful
Wow.
truck. Beautiful.
And from Home Instead Senior Care, changing the face of aging, locally owned by Jenna Hare, located at Cabarrus, Rowan for 10 years now. And they won the Small Business of the Year in 2009. They're a member of the Cabarrus and Rowan Chamber of Commerce, and they participate in many volunteer activities in both Cabarrus and Rowan.
Well, we got a lively group coming here. This is the Concord Neighborhood Association, which now they have a lot of neighborhoods are now represented. I see Roberta Farms. I see Laurel Park.
Brandon Ridge.
It's a great organization. Underwood
Underwood
Park.
Park.
Thank you. They are really excited. Thank you. Merry Christmas. That's another good organization. I went to some of their picnics they have in August, and it's just a great thing that they do. They get together, they watch out for one another, and what's going on in the neighborhood.
So it's all the different neighborhoods from around the county and the area. And,
Yes.
and good.
Yeah. Yep.
Swapping secrets and telling stories and
Right.
getting to know each other.
Hopefully it's a little more positive than what is that, New Jersey Housewives or one of those.
Oh,
you
no,
know.
yeah. This beautiful float is a Christmas carol, which will be live on stage from the Intune School of the Arts is their annual community production. It will be held December 6th, 7th, 13th, and 14th at Concord First Assembly's main auditorium. This is part of the sets that they have, and the costumes is just wonderful. And it spots like the entertainer Joe Phillips as the penny pincher miserly Scrooge. They have over 80 actors and singers in that production. Now, tickets are on sale now at concordchristmas.com.
And they do a wonderful job. I believe this is Bethel Baptist Church Ministries. Okay. And Bethel Enrichment Center. They are the Bethel Baptist Church Ministries and Enrichment Center located in Kannapolis off Dale Earnhardt Boulevard. The purpose and mission of the church is to impact the total man, spirit, soul, and body. And they also have a truck coming along, a float.
Merry Christmas.
From Bethel Baptist. And they've got these great sweatshirts that I hope you can see.
Yeah.
Absolutely great.
What a wonderful manger scene there, and a lot of their youth from the church.
Yep, good job. And they're another lively group. They're, you know, when you're this far along in the parade, you can start getting a little tired.
Well, I can tell you we're almost halfway. Just about halfway now.
Let's hope that sun stays out for a little bit longer. It has really cleared off.
It is. And this beautifully decorated red and white float is 49 Hair Salon. It's recently remodeled, and they're committed to exceptional customer service. They have stylists that are professional, talented, and continuously educated. They offer affordable services for the whole family. And they're located in Harrisburg, and call-ins and walk-ins are welcome.
And our next representative was Cross Point Baptist Church, Cross Point Children's Church, and Cross Point Riders. Riding in the event to share God's love to all participants. So next we do have the bus from the Cross Point Baptist Church. Oh, and they've really gone all out decorating their bus also.
They have.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. You're almost there.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Oh, now that was the Cross Point Riders on
Right.
the motorcycles. Okay.
There's another shot of the motorcycles there. And a great shot of our crowd. And Teresa, these are our Vietnam veterans, Chapter 909 in Concord. And their motto is, never again will one generation of veterans abandon another. They mainly help other Vietnam veterans, but will also help any veteran in other areas of the community. Their meetings are the second Monday of each month at 7 p.m. at the Cabarrus County Senior Citizen Center.
It's so nice. You might not be able to hear it, but the crowd is clapping for these vets as they
Yes,
come
they
by.
are. And we thank you for your service, gentlemen and ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In this beautiful red car, we have the 2013 Miss Harrisburg 4th of July, sponsored by Bank of North Carolina in Harrisburg. Wee baby Olivia. Oh, I've got. Actually, this was the Mount Pleasant Independence Day Beauty Queens.
then we have our dancers coming from Cannon School, kind of near and dear to my heart there. And they're doing the ribbon twirling. You know, these ribbons are like 15 feet long. It's unbelievable. And I see some very familiar faces in that truck there. And on board we have our homecoming king and queen, Christian Wilson, Angela Poffenbach. We have some of our jazz musicians. And of course, our motto is Go Beyond. They highlight the excellence in the arts, athletics, and scholarship there at Cannon.
That jazz band sounds great.
They're wonderful.
Cabarrus Family Medicine, which has been providing great service in our area for a long time. Fantastic float, and they're all decked out in their red and green.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Teresa, this is a new entry for us this year. Is the Bailey Master Brass Band. Let's take a listen.
Mighty fun.
Teresa, I would have thought that was 100 members strong. That was the greatest sound coming out of there.
If you're not smiling now, I don't know what else could make you smile. They all look so happy.
They have placed in several band competitions, and it was established in 1980 under the leadership of Sweet Daddy McCullough.
That was fantastic. Sonic Drive-In, their representatives are coming up next. Can't beat a Sonic hamburger. Always good. It's Merry Christmas to Sonic. Oh, they've got several people on roller skates. There you go.
That's how you get your meal there. All righty.
Way to go.
It's a rolling elf.
Oh, gosh.
Looky there.
There you go. Oh, you're backwards, too.
There we go. A little moon dancing there. Moonwalking. There.
Way to go. Thanks for that. Merry Christmas.
Now, some more of our four-legged friends here. This is Camp Happy Hound, the only place your dog wants to be when you're not at home. All right, and they all do look very happy. They're open Monday through Saturday for daycare, and they even have a third shift for some of the boarders. So they have 2 acres of natural area fenced in and individual kennels. Camp Happy Hound. I might check that out for Miss Bell.
Oh, yes, and they've got a nice float coming behind them.
They have no cages or crates, and they've got a large rubber-floored playing area, so it's good on the dog's paws there.
That sounds like a great place to keep your dog over the holidays if you got to be out of town. The music this year has just been outstanding.
You know, it's hard to line up a parade so that you can actually hear it, but and have no music in between there.
And this is Prestige Live DJ. It's a sound and DJ company from Concord. They do sound great.
Whoa, easy there. He about took a little spill.
Yeah. They specialize in weddings, live sound, and special events. It's owned and operated by Brandon Strickland and Brandon Schoaf. And they have quite a few performing, and they're playing rock and roll Christmas classics.
Well, I had to look twice to figure out that he was hand walking down there backwards. This is Next Step Dance. It's a progressive dance studio located in the heart of NASCAR County. Next Step Dance is the home for their famous Guys Only program. They're the only studio in Charlotte area to house a complete program for young men ages 2 through high school. They offer contemporary, jazz, hip-hop, breakdance, tumbling. Now, tumbling I do without any lessons. Ballet, tap, and they have an all-star cheer program there, both containing both cheer and pom teams. Next Step is owned by Teresa Malone and Stephanie Sloop. And their other instructors are Melissa McDaniel, Aisha Alexis, Lindsay Wagner, Corey Brown, Diedrich Perkins, and Genia Horvath. Now, you can also check them out at nextstep.com.
This is Blair Phillips Photography.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you so much.
And they're having a great time on their float. They specialize in families, newborns, you name it, they can do it.
Yes, ma'am, we sure can. We still have a few slots left to get that great photo with Santa Claus. You can send it to Grandma. Don't forget.
And we have our United House of Prayer Bailey Concert Band. And they were organized in 1946. Let's listen to the music here. Don't they sound wonderful?
Fantastic. This is Leonard Building and Truck Accessories, displaying the multiple ways Leonard Buildings and Truck Association Kannapolis can help you with your storage and many other ideas. I love the gazebo.
And I believe they're collecting for Toys for Tots. Is that correct?
Merry Christmas.
And following them are the Wilmar Park Baptist Church Group, Fishers of Men. Merry Christmas.
I love that float. I took some time to put together.
One holy night long ago, a story was written, a song began, a miraculous gift was given.
This is the Cabarrus County Sheriff and Kannapolis City Police DARE and School Resource Officer Program. And what a wonderful program. From being a former teacher, the DARE program is great. Having the school resource officers is great. And they always have a wonderful float.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
And they've got some lively children. Yep, Merry Christmas. And one sleeping.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
A great job those officers do gaining the trust of the kids. It's just great. And we have a Dickens Christmas story trolley ride called Scrooge's Journey. You can step back in time and enjoy the holidays the old-fashioned way with the Screws Christmas Trolley Tour in historic downtown Salisbury.
Carolina Bears Youth Football and Cheer is the newest member of Big South Youth Football League. We offer age-based, unlimited weight classes that will make us different from most other local football programs. The Carolina Bears Youth Football and Cheer.
And another beautiful Christmas red fire truck from Midland Fire Department. This is Midland Fire and Rescue, Engine 3, and it's a 2013 Stevens. It too has a 1,500 gallon per minute pump and a 1,000 gallon tank on it.
And here is the float with the Carolina Bears. So we had the first
Got
one
a
come
little mixed
by,
up there,
and here's
yep.
the second one. So Carolina Bears, welcome.
And we have a big military truck from Action Cleanup and Restoration, a 24-hour emergency response team.
Well, didn't you several years ago have a flooding in your kitchen or something?
I did years and years ago, and this is something you need to do. You know, when the time changes, they say to check your smoke detectors, check your washing machine hose.
That's a great idea.
Check your washing machine hose. They can go bad. It ran all night. It flooded the whole top half of the house, went down into the basement. It was a mess. So while you have your smoke detector check going on, do your washing machine hoses too. It's
You
a
learned
great
the hard
thing.
way, right?
We did learn the hard way. I wish Action had been around then.
That's what I was just thinking.
Goodness gracious.
What a beautiful float. This is the South Ridge Veterinary Hospital. It's a full-service veterinary medical facility located on South Ridge Avenue in Kannapolis, and they've got some beautiful dogs on their float with them.
And Snoopy. And he's
Oh,
sleeping
yes.
on top of his doghouse.
That is great. Excellent.
Oh, what wonderful pets up there. They're all dressed up for the holidays.
And this is their first time participating in the
It
parade.
is. Well, historic Cabarrus made it. Believe they had a little breakdown earlier, but they're proud to share this replica of a 1920s Concord telephone company car. It doesn't seem that long ago that we had those kind of trucks here on the city streets, but Historic Cabarrus Association sponsors 2 museums in town, the Concord Museum, located in the courthouse, and also the Veterans Museum, which is in the rotunda of the government building.
Here comes one of our all-time favorites every year, Booger Woods. Oh, they are decked out today. This past year was its 36th year. Rated number one of the most entertaining haunts in the Carolinas, with proceeds going to the cure of cystic fibrosis. Well, we've got some good dancing going on too.
But it's the Lone Ranger and Tonto.
Woohoo!
They're not twerking up there or whatever it is, are they?
Merry Christmas. Thanks for being here. And the good thing with this one, they just keep coming. You think you've seen all of them.
I know. And oh, look, a sidecar.
That is great.
And they do raise money for a great cause. They really do.
About around 90 volunteers help out in this 5-day event.
And Carolina Tree Care has a, I didn't know you could find snowmen up in their trees. But they serve the residential, commercial, and utility customers in Concord and the surrounding areas. and they have a certified arborist to provide your tree trimming and removal and the general health of your trees. Now, you've had an experience with a big tree go down.
Yes, and this summer we had a storm that came through that only lasted a few minutes, but it caused so much storm damage for so many people that were looking for vehicles or tree companies to help them get them removed.
Teresa, we still have such a great crowd out here. It's getting a little chillier. I think they've bundled up a little bit more.
This is Paul's Automotive Service and Repair, and Elvis is in the house. Elvis is here. It's locally owned and operated by Paul and Pat Rogers, lifelong residents of Cabarrus County. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite renditions is Elvis's of Santa Claus is Coming Tonight.
Mine too. And
well, we'll have to welcome Elvis to Concord.
Well, actually, the owner is the Elvis on the float.
Oh,
If
cool.
I'm reading this correctly, Paul is not only the owner, but one of the master technicians and an Elvis tribute artist. Now, that is cool.
That really is. And we have our banner from the Carolinas Healthcare Systems. And I think that means that one of my favorite,
Oh, yeah.
Wellaby High Banks, representing the Jeff Gordon's Hospital. And we see some of our local physicians. There's Miss Porter up there. Hi. So Wellaby High Banks and a lot of the friends from the Jeff Gordon Children's Hospital are wishing you and yours a happy holiday from Carolinas Medical Center at Northeast.
They're always a rockin' float.
They are that. I just love the name Wellaby High Banks.
That is. That's a cool name. Okay, Southwest Karate Academy is a free martial arts program offered through the City of Concord Parks and Rec Department under the direction of Tony Moody and his black belts who volunteer their time to teach. And they're getting ready to show us some. Good job. Great kicks. They also have a parent committee for fundraising. Merry Christmas. Any of the money raised is for help students go to tournaments to show their skills, and the classes are held at the Logan Multipurpose Center located on Booker Street. We've had a lot of good things today.
We have lots of things to do in our community. You can learn to fight. You can learn to dance. Maybe you could even sing with Elvis. I don't know.
They also, I forget where they're teaching it. They're teaching belly dancing somewhere downtown.
You know, last year we had several of the belly dancers in our parade. I don't believe they're with us this year. But yeah, they were pretty spectacular going down the street.
This is our new mayor. No, this is our current mayor of Harrisburg. I wasn't sure who was it. Tim Hagler. Always nice to see you, Mayor, and your
welcome
family.
to Concord.
Welcome to Concord. Glad you're here.
I think he's got some fans out there in the audience.
He's been mayor of Harrisburg for quite a while,
so.
and he decided not to run again, and they have a new mayor.
I think he started in '87.
Wow.
And we have our Hickory Ridge High School homecoming queen, Ivy Jones. And she's a senior at Hickory Ridge. And the Hickory Ridge High School Band Regiment.
They certainly sounded good.
And there's their support group right there. You know, sometimes I think you forget about band parents. They're kind of critical to these bands being able to travel and practice and support their school like they do.
Because so many of the students can't drive yet. Without the parents, they would be really in trouble. Another beautiful red car. The North Carolina Cinderella Scholarship Program is the world's largest and most prestigious youth development program of its kind. And they have several cars. In the first car, we have Braylon Honeycutt and Elijah Hopkins. That's the North Carolina Cinderella State Baby and North Carolina Cinderella Prince Charming. And in this car, we have North Carolina Cinderella woman Caitlin Cook and Mini Miss Maisley. We went a little quick there, Maisley Lee. Dance Trap.
You know, Dance Trap is located in Mount Pleasant, and they offer instruction in ballet, jazz, and tap, acrobatics, hip hop, cheer dance, and they have adult classes too. And they have competition teams for 2-year-olds through adults. And Dance Trap has been with us for over 27 years. What a great bunch of young ladies and a few gentlemen in there too.
This is the International Association of Administrative Professionals, the IAAP Cabarrus chapter. It's a non-for-profit professional association, and they look great in their red and white today. Beautiful float. Their mission is to enhance the success of career-minded administrative professionals.
And another beautiful float. We've had some beautiful floats this afternoon. This is Rowan Cabarrus Community College Student Life. And their student life is comprised of 23 student organizations, the government association, the student ambassadors, and these student leaders work diligently to represent the interest of the entire student body.
Mm-hmm. Here's our other Cinderella talk. We have Lucy Ann Paris and the North Carolina Cinderella ambassador, Courtney Gasper. Don't they look great?
Well, there's Miss Pitts, so this must be the Pitts Baptist Church Creative Ministry team. And they're walking crazy clowns and singing puppets are just some of the creative ways that they spread the word through fun and clever skits and songs.
And they were certainly creative.
They were. Their creative ministry team shares biblical and truths and to preschool and children worship, upwards basketball, youth programs, and certainly a great.
This is a new farm to market to table. The Food Policy Council of Cabarrus County was formed in 2010 to perform research, educate the community, and develop policies that will encourage healthy eating.
And we have the Northeast Fire Department. And that is Truck E1, I believe. They provide emergency services to the Northeast region of Cabarrus County. The station currently has a combination system that includes paid and volunteer firemen.
Here comes the Concord Electric, which we certainly want to see them when power goes out. And this is a 105-foot bucket truck. Equipment was used to provide and value customers with reliable electric service.
And from Christmas 104.7, more music, better variety FM station there.
And here comes Carolina Pizza Hut's in Wing Street car. It was voted #1 pizza in Cabarrus County, 27 years and going strong.
And our favorite little chicken there. And from Cabarrus Vocational Opportunities, they provide education and training for special adults living in Cabarrus County in order to develop work habits and skills leading to employment. CVO also provides instructions with daily living skills that increases productivity and self-esteem at work and in the community.
Coming up is the Cabarrus County Explorers, and they have some folks marching, and they also have a van that's just flashing away. So this is the Law Enforcement Explorers, and this is Post 107.
And the name of this entry is Oh Ginger Snap. The Old Courthouse Youth Theater represents community theater's future generation. Their theme will have the gingerbread cookie children and bakers to bring joy to everyone at Christmas.
And there's another good organization for youth to join. We've just got a lot of good things that youth can be
absolutely.
doing.
And so many talented young people in our community. That was a great little gingerbread house that they did there.
Well, this float's certainly bouncing as it comes along. This is the Universal Health Care. Merry Christmas. They look like they're having a good time. Universal Health Care.
And I hear some more music coming. Another one of our favorite bands is the North Stanley Marching Comets. Their band director is Frank Poulos. Their drum majors, Lonnie Lambert and Leanna Hatley. They have 72 students, including their 10 color guard members. Another great sounding band, Teresa.
And they come every year, don't they?
They do. Kind of puts you in the holiday spirit, doesn't it?
It does. Oh, Griffin Brothers Tire and Auto Repair. Griffin Brothers Tire Sales and Auto Repair, serving the area since 1961. Looks like we have a Panther fan in there.
I
Go
think
Panthers.
so.
They have served in the Concord and Charlotte area. Well, and speaking of the Panthers, they're certainly having a good season.
They are, as are the Concord Spiders.
Oh,
they won last
13
night.
13 and nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, 13-0.
Yeah.
That is just amazing.
Yeah, so it's great to have a pro team nearby that you can cheer for, and of course our local high school too. So we're very proud of our teams here.
Very.
And you know, Teresa, the sun's not down yet, but the wind kicked up a little bit, and you can feel that temperature drop. It nice, cool, crisp air, just perfect for the parade. And we have a walking group from Cabarrus County Gymnastics. Good Merry Christmas, everyone. Wow. They're one of the largest and fastest growing gymnastics club in the county, and they have a 19,000 square foot fully equipped facility. to teach gymnastics and tumbling for boys and girls of all ages. They have competitive teams in women's gymnastics and trampoline and tumbling. And you can also go out for after-school care, birthday parties, and Friday nights. My goodness gracious. We say this a lot, but to do this along this parade route,
It's hard work. This is a very large group.
and to do it on pavement.
Yes.
Wow. Amazing, amazing talent there.
They're still flipping away as they go by.
Flipping and splitting and tumbling and turning.
Oh, I see a fancy.
Whoa.
Woo, that was good. A fancy golf cart coming up here. This represents the cloisters of Concord apartment homes. Cloisters of Concord apartment homes. Very colorful. Looks like he's having a great time. He's the Jingle Bell man. Took me a while to get that. Oh, and they also have a float. Oh, the Jingle Bell man's really going here. And they have a beautiful float coming by.
And have apartment homes there. It looks like a cozy and warm place to be. I think Jingle Bell Man was having a great time. And we have 103.7, country's hottest hits from WSOC, the Charlotte area.
Our next float is the Cabarrus County Fair float, which has the reigning 2013 Cabarrus County Fair Queens in their court. We have Mini Miss Cabarrus County Fair is Olivia Heath. Little Miss Cabarrus County Fair is Brianna Harwood. Junior Miss Cabarrus County Fair is Samantha Fowler. And Miss Cabarrus County Fair is Haley Medlin. Beautiful, beautiful girls in some beautiful dresses.
And the tiaras.
And the tiaras, yes.
Now we also have our Miss Cabarrus County Carolina Princess, Sadiva Richards. She's the 12-year-old daughter of Stan and Shamisha Richards of Charlotte, and she's a 7th grade at Randolph Middle School. And I believe Raleigh Hutchins was supposed to be riding with her. I didn't see the 22-month-old in there, but this is Jillian Keith, Tiny Miss Cabarrus County, and Lily Beaver, Young Miss Cabarrus County. Two lovely young ladies again.
Ride Now Power Sports. Ride Now Concord is the premier power sports dealership serving the Carolinas. The state-of-the-art facility is located off the 29 and 601. Ride Now Power Sports.
And we also have Big Elm Rehabilitation and Living Centers. They're located in Kannapolis, and they've been providing health care services to Cabarrus and Rowan counties for over 30 years. And they take great pride in their patient care. Big Elm Rehabilitations and Living Center provides services for maximum independence, service to ease the need of care.
This is CPM of North Carolina. CEO Bradley Yelton and CFO Bill Moody founded CPM of North Carolina in 2010. It's a full commercial and residential construction, landscape design and installation, contract mowing, and industrial maintenance company. In other words, Suzanne, I think they can do about anything you need to do.
I think you're right. It's like one-stop shopping.
Right.
And we have a group of young men and women from Covenant Classical School. And their mission is to provide an education of excellence, biblically based and classically taught, that will lead students to know and love God, develop strong minds and character, and arise as leaders and agents of cultural change. They are grade K4 through 12.
Motion Dance Studios, Christmas on Broadway. Motion Dance Studio is located in downtown Concord. They offer classes for ages 3 through 18 in ballet, lyrical, tap, jazz, modern, point, musical theater, hip-hop, acrogym, and creative movement for preschoolers. There's a lively-looking group on that float.
Is there anything they don't teach there?
I don't think so. They teach it all.
And they were all lovely in their pink, too. And another fire truck from Coldwater Fire and Rescue has a 2,000 gallon per minute pump, 750 gallons of water, 6 air pack hand tools needed for firefighters, 2 hand lines. I think those are 1 3/4 inch hand lines and a 2.5 inch hand lines. You know, these fire trucks are really equipped. They also have vehicle extrication tools on the truck. So
we have some beautiful princesses coming up in red and white and beautiful tiaras. We have Kaylee Pyle, Little Miss, and Teen Miss Cashley Pyle. Gailey Pyle and Cashley Pyle. Oh, does that sound right to you?
Mm-hmm.
And I love their red and white dresses. Those are beautiful. And also we have a few more beauty queens coming up. We've got Laura Mullis. She's mini Miss North Carolina, Teen State Queen. And we also have Emma Crater, and she's petite mini Miss North Carolina.
you're right, the red and white is so pretty on them, so Christmassy. Now, at first we thought this was a fire truck, and it kind of is. It's called a Rosenbauer. I think I said that right, but it's the Charlotte Motor Speedway Rosenbauer, to let everybody know of their Christmas Speedway Christmas and their lights that you can drive through every Thursday through Sunday. And it's at the Enfield Christmas Village at the Speedway. They will host movies every Friday night, every Friday and Saturday during the holidays, with favorites like A Christmas Story or Polar Express and Elf. And it's on that world's largest HD TV. That's a big TV out there.
We have some more of our four-legged friends. This is Central Piedmont Search and Rescue. It's a 501c3 all-volunteer group that assists in looking for lost or missing people. CPSAR does not charge the families or any organizations a fee to assist with locating a loved one. What a great organization.
And you know, I saw a shepherd as well as the bloodhound. You typically think that bloodhounds are the tracking dogs, but shepherds and other dogs can be trained to do that also.
And the team solely works for donations. It's been recognized nationally and received the Keeper of the Flame Award from the CUE Center for Missing Persons in March 2013. They use ground search teams, which we've seen, ATV, canines that are certified. What a great organization. Well, it's really getting chilly now. It's really feeling like Christmas now. As the temperatures are definitely dropping. When the sun goes down, it doesn't take long.
Right, and the few tall buildings that we have, the sun went down a little quicker than normal, so it is getting chilly out here. But What a great parade it's been so far, and we've still got more things to come. And this is the Marine Corps League Cabarrus Detachment 1175 of Concord, North Carolina. Again, thank you for your service, gentlemen.
Merry Christmas. And the Toys for Tots is such a good organization. I mean, such a good thing to donate to also.
It is. It is. They do such a great job getting it all collected and then getting it distributed. I'm sure it's monumental, and they do a great job.
Roanne Cabarrus, Community College Cosmetology. That's a lot to get out. Girls, you look wonderful. Everyone is preparing for family and friends to give thanks and celebrate the season. It's also a time that we look our best. So be sure and visit them if you're needing anything done. Good job. And they always dress so beautifully. Great outfits.
And I love the sparkly makeup.
Oh, yes. Oh, and what a great float. Merry Christmas.
Lots of trees and packages. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And when you're getting towards the end of the parade, they've been walking a long time, and they have to wait a long time till they get to the start. So by now, they're probably getting a little chilly out there also.
Absolutely. Unless they were kind of running laps or so around the float, and that way they'll warm up a little bit. But
we've got a few more from the cosmetology group also coming along.
Teresa, we were talking earlier about our sponsors and how great Crown Productions is. They just put a heater behind us.
Oh, is that what that was? They are. Oh, you can just feel that heat. It feels wonderful.
I tell you, these gentlemen with Crown Productions really do take care of us. We're going to be toasty now, but we do. We have so many great sponsors: ACN, the City of Concord. Party Rental Plus, Independent Tribune, Speakeasy Ale House, Richard Burge, Grading and Hauling, Sunbelt, Omega Graphics. We could not do this without all our great sponsors from year to year.
And a couple of years ago, I walked downtown after the parade, and the crews from the City of Concord cleaning up, they about had it cleaned up, and this was like an hour after the parade.
It's amazing how quickly that they can take care of all the mess that we have a tendency to make. But
they do an excellent job.
And look at the great crowd. We still have tons of people here enjoying the parade, and so grateful for them coming out this year.
And also, we mentioned earlier, the parade will be shown on Channel 22 at 9 o'clock in the morning and 9 o'clock in the evening, starting in a couple of days, and it'll play for quite a while.
Yeah, they usually start around Thanksgiving-ish and run through the New Year, so you'll be able to see all your family and friends that were in the parade again and again and again.
And if you had to leave for some reason today and miss some of it, you'll be able to catch up on it.
That's exactly right.
I hear another good band coming up, Suzanne.
Oh, it looks like it's West Mecklenburg High, the Marching Hawks. This is an outstanding marching band known for electrifying audiences with their high-stepping moves, their dances and smooth arrangements. Teresa, why don't we just watch and listen?
Look at the little ones.
Happy
Merry Christmas.
holidays. What a great sound from a great band.
The bands have been awesome today.
They have. They absolutely have. West Mac is always a showstopper.
Waste Pro USA. Happy holidays from your Waste Pro family. Waste Pro has been doing whatever it takes to care for your community since 2011. We love you, Waste Pro. You get rid of our garbage. Thank you.
That's original. That's good.
Yeah.
How'd you think that up?
And you know their trucks are Christmas green? Yeah.
And they're always clean.
They are.
They keep their
I always
trucks.
wondered, they must wash those trucks every time they go out.
They
It's
do.
amazing.
They do.
And this is Lauren's architecture from here in Concord.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
And they're saying go local this holiday.
Yeah. The Pig and Cow Incorporated.
Great food. Great food.
Yeah. That was. Never mind. Merry Christmas, everyone.
This is our queens from the 4th of July, Harrisburg. We probably won't get them all out. Hope Emmerich, Ricky Elaine, Kyra Kelly,
Terrell
Elaine
Hope,
Kelly.
Megan Lambert. All beautiful
Merry
young
Christmas.
ladies, every one of them.
Get this one? Can you reach it? We will.
And we have another beautiful float from Cabarrus Eye Center.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Cabarrus Eye Center. This fire truck is from Allen Engine Number 1. It's an Allen Volunteer Fire Department, has about 25 members, and covers a district of about 20 square miles with a population of about 9,000 people. Allen Volunteer Fire Department runs about 800 calls annually in Cabarrus County.
Now there's something new going on at the speed park at Concord Mills. It's called the Ice Park for a few months during the year. It's an outdoor ice skating rink located at the speed park, and this is the first annual ice park opening for the holidays. So go skating on real ice. This is not your Teflon stuff. It's great for families and groups and parties, and you can go to their website, www.theicepark.com, and check that out. You know, we've had several. Well, here in town, we even had a little Teflon rink that you could do. But this is going to be real ice. So be sure you put your skates on and your knee pads and elbow pads, because ice is hard when you fall on it. So.
Well, I would definitely need the pads because I don't do good on one little blade.
No.
I don't do great with on my feet, much less on one blade.
Now, years ago, it was a different story. That was the thing to do on Friday nights, was to go out to Holiday Ice Rink and skate.
And where was that located?
It was out on 29.
Okay.
Yeah.
That must have closed before I moved here.
That was about the only way you could hold hands with a boy and it not be considered bad.
Because he was helping hold you up.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
So that was the thing to do on Friday nights in Concord.
That's right. In the wintertime, anyway. still our numbers, Teresa, are so great. So many fans out here. I hope you're all fans.
Yep.
There we go. We got some thumbs up there. A lot of people enjoying the parade this afternoon.
But quilts and blankets are definitely coming out now, which we hadn't seen earlier. People are wrapping up.
It has gotten a little chilly, but, you know, it's not that much more. And you know what happens at the end of the parade. Mm-hmm. The man is coming.
It won't be long.
It won't be long.
We usually finish before it's completely dark.
Yeah, I think we'll make it again.
And I'm just looking at the sky. We still got a lot of blue out there.
And as we look down the street there, I see a few more entries coming down.
Yep. Well, there's somebody ready to party.
Yeah. I think we're ready to get out of here and do something. I'm not sure what this is.
There they go.
There we go.
Tar Heel Media System.
My goodness, that's Tar Heel Media Systems. And it was founded by two friends, Bradley Yelton and Alex Hamilton. And they provide high-quality audio and video equipment and installations in the area. So they've been around for 10 years. They've built a reputation for quality and excellence in the audio, video, and electronics industry. Again, that
certainly enthusiastic.
Tar Heel Media Systems, yeah.
I did know how to do that dance at one time, but I don't think I remember how to do it. The waffle, baby.
I could attempt it, but I will never get back
Edie
up.
Can
there
do
we
it.
Go, Edie. There's a group doing it now.
Oh,
there we
great.
are.
That's fantastic. He got off the float and got down there and got him dancing. Good for him.
Great. That was super.
Very good. Once again, the music's just been fabulous.
Oh, my. Goodness gracious. Oh.
Woo!
All right.
Way to go. Fantastic.
Well, all of our oohing and ahhing is over the Charlotte All-Star Cheerleading. They're currently in their 23rd year of operation. All right, here we go. Oh, wow.
My goodness.
They have over 1,000 athletes, and they offer competition cheer, recreational cheer, and tumble instruction. The tradition continues. They are Charlotte All-Stars Cheerleading.
They're still doing cartwheels and all kinds of things as they come down the road. Whoa.
All right, here we go. Oh,
that
my
makes me so
heavens. I
nervous.
know. That made my toes curl.
Excellent.
Great. Absolutely beautifully done. Oh, my goodness
gosh.
gracious. And to do that over hard pavement.
That's what really makes me nervous. Next we have our Rider Rocks, our Holloway shuttle from Happy Holidays, driven by Ray Morgan, Employee of the Year. And we have Scooter, the safety dog. And they have really got that decked out for the holidays.
And Scooter had on his little safety vest. And congratulations, Ray, for being the Employee of the Year.
That has really been a great addition to our area because a lot of people need public transportation.
And I like the color of their buses.
Yes, I do too. And they've added, I believe, a Sunday route. I could be wrong, but I think they have just a limited to try it out to see how that works.
I think they have too. I think I saw that probably in the Tribune or something not too long ago. And I'm just now figuring out as I drive around the orange route and the purple route and all the different places you can go. It's amazing.
And it's cheap and affordable for
It
people.
is. It is. That's the best thing about it. Absolutely. And this is from our friends at the White Owl Antique Mall. The White Owl float has a large white owl sitting up there. Isn't he beautiful? They're the new antique mall, right? Not too many blocks away here in Concord. And they ask you to come in and not miss their shopping experience with them.
This is the J.M. Robinson Air Force Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps, representing J.M. Robinson High School. It's in its 7th year. It's a highly decorated unit. It was North Carolina's, it earned the Distinguished Unit Award last year, the Trophy Cup at the Cabarrus County Competitive Field Day, and they are a very large group. The unit has 90 to 100 cadets each semester and is instructed by Colonel retired Scott Rose and Master Sergeant retired Wayne Outram, pronounced Outram, excuse me. Fine-looking group of young men and women.
Absolutely.
And they are staying in step.
Again, our crowd's staying with us. I think they're probably waiting around for the jolly old elf himself.
I think so, because there's a lot of children still in the crowd. Adults, too, but there are a lot of children. You know, Suzanne, I was thinking about our judges. They work so hard. Them trying to come up with the winning band this year and float, I really think they're going to have a tough time this year.
I don't know how they're going to pick bands this year.
No.
And, you know, each year we give the Gene Lentz Band Award of Excellence, and the winner of that is the first band in next year's parade.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know
so
that.
So that rotates. There's a great shot of our judges there. We thank them for all their help this afternoon. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, they work hard. That's a tough decisions they have to make. I'd rather be announcing than having to make that decision.
Yeah, that would be hard. But so the winner of the award this year will be the first band in next year's parade, except if Concord High wins it. Concord's always the last band. They're the home band. They're the ones who get to bring in Santa Claus.
Okay,
yeah.
so
So
no
that's
matter
kind of
what.
a special thing.
Well, that is very special.
It is. It is. But we've had such a great afternoon here. I mean, the weather held. The sun actually came out a little bit. We've got blue skies. We've had great friends and family and fans around with us all afternoon. Perfect way to start the holiday season here in Concord.
And last night we had the tree lighting, had a huge crowd for the tree lighting, which was wonderful. And then, of course, we have the fireworks, which not many cities have fireworks at a tree lighting.
Now, and where did we do those off the top of the police building this year?
We could not do that this year because of the solar panels. Okay. So the county was so nice to let us use their parking lot. So we were kind of on the back side of where the fireworks normally are.
Yeah.
But the fireworks were fabulous. We have great sponsors for that on Friday night also. So between the sponsors for the parade today and the sponsors that we have for the tree lighting and the fireworks, we have a great community.
We do. We really, really do. Concord's just been a favorite place of mine.
Mine too.
Well, Teresa, I hear a band coming.
I do too.
So this must be J.M. Robinson High School. You see their cheerleaders. And we were talking about the Gene Lentz Award earlier. J.M. Robinson is a 3-time winner of the Gene Lentz Award of Excellence.
That's fantastic.
And they've won over 30 first and second place trophies. So they are the Robinson High School cheerleaders. That was the varsity and junior varsity group.
And those girls were smart. They put on some turtlenecks under those outfits.
They did. I think they dressed pretty warm.
Wow, isn't that a pretty sight watching that come up the street?
It's absolutely beautiful.
Their outfits are gorgeous.
And let's listen to the pride of Robinson, the J.M. Robinson High School Band. Well, they sounded wonderful.
You can see why they've
course,
won
they're-
so many awards.
Of course, they're followed by a lot of their band parents and faculty members there.
This is Salem Hockett. She is Miss J.N. Robinson, 2013. She is a captain on the women's cross country team and a member of the women's soccer team. She was a junior marshal and is a member of the Beta Club, Key Club, and a Moorhead nominee. Congratulations.
Wow. As they say, beauty and brains.
There you go.
And in the next convertible is the J.M. Robinson Homecoming King and Queen. This is Taylor Gomez and Tyler Gomez.
That's pretty awesome.
It is.
Our next fire truck is from Mount Mitchell Volunteer Fire Department, engine number 1, and it's a KME Predator.
And we have a Little Miss Praise Princess with us this evening. This is a new praise, first annual princess. I don't have her name. Let's see. Sarah Jefferson. Saray
Jefferson.
She is absolutely beautiful. I think when the entry was sent in, they hadn't had the pageant yet. Yeah.
Oh, here comes my favorite man. Here he comes. Here he comes. From the Forbidden Forest Horror Trail. Way to go.
This elf has got some moves on
He is
him.
something. And they just celebrated their 18th year, and their money goes to the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. They are always so excited.
And we have a rep here from Transitional Health Services of Kannapolis. It's a skilled nursing facility providing 24-hour long-term care and rehabilitation services.
And we have our from Concord High, our freshman attendant, Miss Erin Quigg. Help me, dear. Okay. I know the last name's Nuwaji because I've had some of her brothers.
Ngoe and Wareham.
I'm sorry we mispronounced that. That
But
was a
she's
sophomore.
absolutely beautiful. She's a sophomore attendant.
And then our junior attendant is Miss Maris Clark, and our senior attendant is Miss Erin Paget. Hey, Erin. That's beautiful girls and a beautiful car.
I was going to say.
And the Concord High School's 2013 Homecoming Queen, one of my former students and favorites, Miss Destiny Floyd. She's
Congratulations,
beautiful.
Destiny.
She's smart. She's an athlete. She can do it all. Merry Christmas.
And you know, Concord football made history this year, finishing 13-0.
13-0.
Now that we're in the playoffs. And they played a heck of a game last night, I believe, too.
Yes. Great year.
Congratulations, everybody.
Go Spiders!
You know, this is their 98th year. And ladies and gentlemen, it's the home team, the Concord High School Marching Band. Again, just a great sounding band, and even better since it's Concord High.
Right, exactly. And all the people that help.
Merry Christmas.
All the parents coming behind to help. Oh, Suzanne.
Is it time, you think? Are all you little ones ready? Who's coming?
Tell us who's coming in the float. I heard a few.
That's
Santa.
right. And it's Santa Claus, and he's come to Concord just for our parade today.
Exactly. Oh, I think he may have brought Mrs. with him.
He did bring Mrs.
Oh, he
Claus.
brought Mrs. with him.
How exciting.
Merry Christmas, Mr. and Mrs. Claus. I've been really good this year.
You have been.
No, she really hasn't.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for coming.
Now hurry home and make the rest of the toys.
Yes. Well, Suzanne, another fabulous. Next year will be the 86th.
I know. Can you believe it?
Unbelievable. And here comes our great parade director.
And some fabulous helpers
Helpers
there.
Yep, plenty of great helpers. I see Bradley coming up. Once again, it's just been a fabulous day. If you couldn't get here today on the 23rd for the parade, do watch it on Channel 22 at 9 in the morning or 9 at night in a couple of days from now.
Yeah, probably next week around Thanksgiving. Again, we thank the City of Concord, ACN, all our wonderful sponsors, Crown Productions. You guys are the best. You absolutely rock. And may we wish you and yours a very, very merry holiday.
Happy holidays to everyone.